Hello, it's a pleasure to welcome you to our ITV Gold Studio here in New Jersey. I'm your host, Nidhi Kathuria. Get ready to be informed and inspired with a recap of the important news from the past week in our very special Sunday edition only on Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community. In the news this morning, Padma Shri recipient Dr. Sudhir Parekh shares his views on current affairs. New York Auto Show kicks off with high-performance sports cars, immersive exhibits, electric vehicle test tracks and more. Zakir Hussain and Masters of Percussion showcase unforgettable performances at Chicago Symphony Orchestra. Hanuman Jayanti Festival brings devotees together in Glen Oaks, New York Temple. IHCNJ in collaboration with Sri Santram Bhakt Samaj organizes a health fair. Desi's on Main Street, a new show celebrating Indian-American entrepreneurs. Stay with us on Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community for news in detail right after this short break. Check out this week's episode of our exclusive show this week with Dr. Sudhir Parekh, featuring Padma Shri awardee Dr. Sudhir Parekh. Hear his perspective on the news making headlines this week.
And now, time for weekly show with a passionate India lover, chairman of ITV Gold and Parekh Worldwide Media. Get ready for loving sharing from physician, philanthropist, publisher, and India advocate in this week.
Namaskar, I have with me Padma Shri recipient Dr. Sudhir Parekh in our weekly show this week with Dr. Sudhir Parekh on ITV Gold. Namaskar, Dr. Parekh,
Namaskar.
how are you doing?
Namaskar. Namaskar, everyone.
So let me start with Rahul Gandhi has been leading the Congress attack on Modi for his relationship with the business icon Adani after the Hindenburg report. Comments of Ghulam Nabi Azad that Gandhi family has ties with many questionable business people. So the question that's coming to my mind is, does this weaken the position for Rahul and Congress?
Probably not, because I see to do the allegation that when you go out of country, you meet a lot of businessmen and even undesired businessmen, but it's a general statement.
Right.
There is no specific thing. So in politics, all generality has not much meaning, unless because I'm sure that whoever any politician or any person who is in the power goes out of country always meet people. And so we don't know what is that allegation is all about.
Right.
So unless you know more specific, I think it will not dilute whatever he is demanding.
So, Dr. Parekh, last week we saw this Kiran Reddy and Anil Anthony join BJP from Congress, and now Sachin Pilot, he is revolting against Ashok Gehlot in Rajasthan. So is Congress still in self-hurting mode, or will they get their act together?
It's both things, So those who wanted to quit the Congress and wanted to join BJP, whatever reason is, whether they are not happy with the Congress working or they are not happy with the how they were treated in the Congress. For example, Scindia wanted to be chief minister, but because of Kamal Nath, he never got a chance to become chief minister, so he was getting restless, just like Sachin Pilot is getting restless against Gehlot. So I think it's both ways. And in politics, those party, whenever the party is in the power, always is like a magnet. It always attracts people, because in politics, at the end of the day, particularly in the Indian politics, people are always calculating what's for me, and it's like more like a profession than public service. It's
Right.
unlike USA.
Right.
In USA, most of the congressmen and particularly senators, they are multi-millionaire, and they are not there to make money.
Right.
They are there to just serve the people.
Right.
While in India, I mean, of course, politicians like Prime Minister and those people are really very clean and they always serve the people and their intention is very good. But other majority of the other people in the all the parties, they enter in the politics to make a career out of politics.
Right.
So that's two different things. So in India, you see this Ayaram Gayaram from the one party to another is very common. Now it's actually less because now they have rules that if you do certain thing in certain time, then you have to resign in order to do the Ayaram Gayaram. So I think it's very common. It doesn't tell us anything about party.
So my next question for you is from Dallas and Minneapolis to New York and Los Angeles. Offices have been sitting vacant, as you know, work from home paradigm is here to stay. Is downturn in commercial real estate the next big risk for banking sector?
Yes, because I think still the banks are certain regional banks, those who are doing the mortgages to the businesses are at risk. And I would not be surprised that next month or this month we may hear that another 3-4 banks are in trouble because of either their inability to switch their investment or inability to or they did a risky lending or because of the other two banks failed last month, lot of depositors they switch from regional bank to their money into the large brokerage bank like Morgan Stanley and Bank of America, and there are a huge bank which is it's what you call is too big to fail. So and which is more safer
Right.
for people. So I think probably and real estate market is soft, particularly commercial market is very soft. And look at this, even New York City, even the people are coming back to work and so forth, still 50% of the spaces are empty and they are not buyer and taker. So I think there will be a recession in later part of this year, and only thing we have to see whether the recession will be deep and painful or it will be soft and painless.
So, you know, Dr. Parekh, a U.S. job report was released last Friday, and the U.S. economy added 236,000 jobs in March, showing that, you know, hiring remained robust. And the unemployment rate currently stands at 3.5%, and wages increased by 0.3% on the month and 4.2% from a year ago. Economy seems to slow down a bit, but are we heading to a recession as predicted by all pundits?
Yes, definitely we will be in recession. Only thing is we have to see whether it's a soft, a shallow recession or is a deep recession. Most likely it will be shallow recession because of all the data. Still, I think next month Reserve Bank will raise the rate to another 0.25% and make it bring it down recession more.
Right.
Because otherwise their goal is to raise the interest rate up to Fed rate up to the 5.5%. And if they do that, it means in practice any lending money is at 7.5%. So that is very expensive money to borrow. And that makes all the businesses have a problem. So, and now you can see that all large corporations are cutting down their staff. They are not. They are cutting down their kind of discretionary expenses, and they are watching their books. So I think recession is definitely certain. Hopefully, it should be shallow and painless recession.
Basically, Governor Phil Murphy has signed an executive order which prioritizes skills and work experience over college degrees in some state jobs. So my question is, do you think it's a good move?
I think so, because what he's trying to do is he's trying to make more people eligible for work. Because sometimes, the person who is a great electrician or great technician may not have a certified degree. So I think that's a good thing, because a lot of people have a lot of skill in the work, different work, but they don't have real formal education, or they are migrated from the other countries and they have degree in other country, their own home country, but they may not have a degree here. That doesn't mean they do not know their skill. So I think what Phil Murphy is trying to do is trying to make sure that there is enough people in the market and looking for job, and by doing that, actually job wages comes down and inflation comes down. It's another way of bringing inflation down.
Let's talk about intermittent fasting, which is very popular with people who are trying to lose weight. So my question to you is, does intermittent fasting work on everybody? Or is it like, does it really make you lose weight also?
Well, this is intermittent fasting is not new thing. It's there since hundreds of years.
Right.
Because, in our Hindu religion, we have Ekadasi, we have Punam, we have Purnima, we have this, that, so many fasting days. And most of the people, or not most, but at least majority of the people, they do observe at least some fasting days in their life. So, of course, when you do intermittent fasting, or you do twice a week fasting, or you do every other day fasting, or whatever, obviously your calorie intake will be less.
Right.
And once your calorie intake is less, you're bound to lose weight. So if you eat 500 calories less, even though you eat every day, per week you lose 1 or 2 pounds easily. So that's a healthy way of doing, rather than having intermittent fast. The day you fast, you don't eat, and then next day you double up. That has no meaning to it. So some people, they do lose weight, those who are really not eating or not binging on the next day. But those who are doing other way, then it does not serve the purpose. So, but what I'm saying is not magic of anything. Is nothing. Is no new invention. It's a very known fact.
Right.
That if you fast, obviously you take less calories that week.
But is it like, my question is it for everyone? Because nowadays you see left and right, everybody wants to do intermittent fasting, and everybody is
it's a fad. It's a kind of fad, in a sense. It's a trend. I mean, fad, not trend, but it's a fad. Where whatever is in the fad, people love to do that, and just to have a conversation with their friends and family.
Just to look cool.
Right, just to look cool.
That
doesn't mean much in long term. Long term, always they say that slow and steady horse always wins, rather than one who goes fast.
I want to remind our viewers that you can follow Dr. Sudhir Parekh on Facebook that's Dr. Parekh, DOCTORPARIKH. And you can also follow him on Twitter. The handle is SUDPARIKH. Go ahead, doctor.
Dear friends, we are in the spring now. We all should go out and enjoy the outdoor living. Also, try to get into the practice of at least 45 to 1 hour, some kind of a regular exercise. Either it's yoga or body stretching, bicycling, or stationary treadmill, whatever you can do, or go out and play some golf, which is very refreshing, or play tennis, whatever, it's your choice. But do something on regular basis, and then you will see that you will feel good, you will have more energy, and you will be able to enjoy the food. So please do so. After saying that, I would wish to say God bless America, God bless India, God bless Indian American, and we'll see you next time. Till then, goodbye.
The New York Auto Show started with an indoor parade of vehicles, celebrities and Broadway stars led by Tracy Morgan at the Jacob Javits Center, Crystal Palace. The event featured high-performance sports cars, vintage automobiles, custom rides and electric vehicles. Attendees could experience electric vehicles on 5 test tracks, including indoor tracks at Ford and Hyundai displays and an 80,000 square foot track for BMW, Chevrolet, Kia, Nissan and Volkswagen. There were over 100 immersive exhibits and experiences such as Camp Jeep New York, Toyota's Thrill Ride and Subaru's a national park themed exhibit. The event started on April 7th and will continue until April 16th.
Hello everyone, my name is Faizan Hussein with ITV Gold, and today I am at the New York International Auto Show at the Javits Convention Center in Manhattan, and we'll be going inside looking at all the new cars that was unveiled. So let's go inside. To start off with, we're going to start off with Ford, and they unveiled a lot of new cars. So we're starting off with the Broncos over here, the Bronco Sports, the main Bronco, and then over back there is the brand new Ford Mustang Dark Horse. So now we're starting off with the Ford Mustang GT. Behind me is the brand new 2024 Ford Mustang Dark Horse. It's got a 5-liter Coyote V8 making over 500 horsepower. This is the brand new 7th generation for the Mustang, and it has a lot of power than the last generation. Right behind me is the brand new 2024 Nissan GT-R. This is the last edition of the GT-R, and after this, they're not making this anymore. So this is a brand new frame, but the same platform from last year. It's got the same 3.8-liter twin-turbo V6, making 565 horsepower. But all around, it's the same car. But this one right behind me is called the T-Spec. It's a limited edition GT-R that combines the base model with the Nismo model. So it's the perfect grand touring car. This car comes with carbon ceramic brakes with a top speed of 215 miles an hour. So it has a 565 horsepower engine. Inside is this Millennium Jade green leather seats with a brand new 8-speed automatic transmission. As you can see inside, there's carbon everywhere. It's got the same old head unit and the same old paddle shifters, and everything inside this car is mostly the same, except there's green everywhere since it is a T-Spec edition. And you also have your T-Spec plaque right in the middle. This is because this is a special edition. These wheels that you're seeing are straight from the Nismo. These also contain the same brakes from the Nismo model, carbon ceramic brakes, and they're not cheap. Right behind me is the brand new 2024 E-Ray Corvette. So this is the first ever hybrid electric Corvette. So it's got the engine from the Stingray, which is a 6.2 liter V8, making around 460 horsepower. And then to the front is a brand new little 1.9 kilowatt battery electric motor to the front wheels, making about 165 horsepower. All in all, making 655 horsepower in total. So they took the frame from the Corvette Z06 and combined it with the engine from the Stingray and made it into this lightweight all-wheel drive Corvette with instant acceleration with 2.5 seconds, 0 to 60 miles an hour. So today we're at Chevrolet, and I want to introduce to you guys Cody with Chevrolet, and he'll tell us about the brand new hybrid Corvette Stingray.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
So could you tell us about the brand new Corvette hybrid? And
So this is the E-Ray. Yeah, this is the 2024 Corvette E-Ray. This is the first electrified Corvette. We're bringing all electric propulsion to the front axle. So it's the first Corvette with all-wheel drive. It's the fastest production Corvette ever, 2.5 seconds, 0 to 60, 10.5 second quarter mile.
Could you tell us about the engine and like the powertrain and where the electric power goes to and the
Yeah.
power output?
Yeah, so you have two power systems here.
Okay.
So hence the electrified Corvette. So you have the 6.2 liter LT2 from the Stingray in the rear that's powering the rear wheels.
Gotcha.
And then you have 160 horsepower up front that can, you can actually use it to kind of out of the gate go on electric only power up to 45 miles an hour, or when you demand a certain amount from the throttle, the engine in the rear will kick on at that point.
Right behind me is the brand new 2023 Lexus RZ, completely electric. And right next to me is Brendan, and today he'll be talking to us about the new RZ.
It is our first electric car. It's our
Exactly.
first opportunity, as I like to say, dipping our toe in the pool,
Yep.
seeing what the temperature's like, how you folks out there like it, see what the design, is, how it's going to be received, we'll say. And then once you get behind the wheel,
Right.
we want to see how it feels for you guests out there in Lexus land. We hope that you enjoy it. But we also really want to say that we're going to participate in the electrification, of automobiles, and especially in the North American continent.
Right.
But we want to also make known that electrified for us doesn't just mean a plug-in. It also means hybrid.
Right.
And we have hybrids aplenty in our
A lot,
display.
yeah.
Toyota and Lexus has a long heritage now of being at the forefront of electrifying vehicles in the hybrid technology. And really it's all about refinement and trying to find the best solution to make the most out of a combustion engine. And we've done that with being able to help out getting MPGs upwards of 8, 10, 12 more miles per gallon
Then
than what you
compared to
find.
another car, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And reliability too, and resale value, they carry on for many, many years.
Oh, very much
Yeah.
so. I mean, it's one of the hallmarks of a really good company of any kind of
Exactly.
manufacturing. You have the longevity.
Yep.
Then all of a sudden, you're going to see a lot of the resale values go up.
Yeah.
Right? But you're going to want to hold on to that product because
sure.
you're going to get 300,000 miles on average on our products.
Exactly.
And it's not just my opinion. We here at the auto show in New York and across the country, we get a lot of consumers coming up bragging about they have that type of longevity in their product, whether it's
Exactly.
the RX or the IS. And hopefully we're going to see the same thing with the RZ
Yep.
and it being electrified. A couple of notes with the RZ.
Yep.
We have 220 miles of range. It is 11 hours on the slower end of the charging, so it has some room to grow within
sure,
the
yeah.
Lexus electrified family. But we're hoping to see all those numbers increase and get better over time. It's obviously a beautiful, beautiful aesthetical design. And what's really interesting is that it first came out last year with a driver's yoke, so something that you'd find like a pilot's yoke.
Got
and
it.
it has this very interesting shape to it, so it would be like you're sitting in a cockpit in a plane.
Right.
Well, that's actually going to be available in
okay.
this product coming up next year. This
Very
first
nice.
year we're going to give you a full steering wheel, so it won't be too unusual.
Right.
But the reason why we did that is that it's a drive-by-wire system
Okay.
versus your steering column.
So it's not connected, correct?
It's not manually, physically connected.
Got it.
Right. It's going to give you like almost like a joystick feel.
Right behind me is the brand new 2023 Toyota BZ4X, the all-electric Toyota. And next to me is Annalise, and she'll tell us about the brand new 2023 BZ4X.
Exciting times for Toyota. You know, we have a lot of electrified vehicles in the lineup, hybrids, plug-in hybrids, we have a fuel cell, but this is our very first all-electric mass-produced vehicle from Toyota.
That's awesome.
The BZ4X. So this is a small SUV type of vehicle, available in front or all-wheel drive, and I'm sure everybody's wondering, what is the range? You can get up to 252 miles on a single charge on
That's
the BZ4X.
impressive.
It's very impressive.
Very impressive.
Yeah. Absolutely. Available in 2 trim levels, so lots of great options that you can add on to your BZ4X, so there's lots of comfort and convenience as well.
Zakir Hussain and Masters of Percussion, a world-renowned percussionist group, performed at the Chicago Symphony Orchestra on April 7th. The series, curated and produced by Hussain for 30 years, showcases an exciting blend of percussive and melodic music featuring artists from various world traditions. The accompanying artists for the 2023 performance included Saber Khan, Tupac Mantella, Naveen Sharma, Abbas Qasimov, and Melissa Hai Djembe. The series originated as a platform for popular and rarely heard rhythm traditions from India and has expanded to include drummers and percussionists from various world traditions, providing greater visibility to lesser-known folk and classical traditions from India.
Hi everyone, this is Prachi Jetli and I'm here at the Chicago Symphony Orchestra, and we are here for the much awaited concert by none other than the tabla maestro Zakir Hussain himself. And we'll go and talk to people, and we'll go and have a great time listening to the legend. Let's go.
Hello, I really liked the performance we just watched with Zakir Hussain and the other amazing musicians.
What an amazing performance. There's so much energy. You just can't even like sit still in your seat the whole time. It's wonderful.
All I can say is it was an amazing program. The coordination between the artists was amazing, especially the drummers. They were awesome. So I have no words to even describe. So fantastic.
It was amazing. I've been watching Zakir Hussain and the Master of Percussions for I don't know how many years now, and this I think one of the best performances. Right? Did you like it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
It was mesmerizing. Like Zakir Hussain, as usual. It was just tugged the heart. Really good. It was an amazing program. This was the second time we are seeing Zakir Hussain and his whole team. And what's amazing is not just what Zakir brings himself, but also with amazing talent from all over the world, and how it was all brought together in symphony at the Chicago Symphony Orchestra. And it's amazing as always.
Hanuman Jayanti, one of the most significant and auspicious Hindu festivals, was celebrated on April 6th by the Hanuman Temple of Glen Oaks, New York. The festival is observed to honor Lord Hanuman, who is considered as a symbol of strength, courage, and devotion in Hindu mythology. To mark the occasion, special prasad and langar were prepared and served to the devotees all day long. The celebration also involved 24 hours of Tarak Mantra Ram chanting, which is a powerful mantra that invokes Lord Hanuman's blessings and protection. Overall, the Hanuman Jayanti celebration at the Hanuman Temple of Glen Oaks, New York, was a joyful and uplifting experience for all devotees who participated. Enjoy the highlights.
आंजनेय स्वामिने नमः नानाविध प्रेमपुष्पाणि समर्पयामि असाध्य साधक स्वामिने साध्यं कवचं वद रामदूतया सिन्धो मत्कार्यं साधय प्रभो सुस्वस्थाय नमः अष्टास्यग्ने नमः दुःखशमनाय नमः ॐ पवनात्मजाय नमः ॐ पावनाय नमः ओम पवनाय नमः ओम कांताय नमः भक्तागसहनाय नमः ओम बलाय नमः ओम मेघनादरिपवे नमः ओम कांतदिग्मण्डलाय नमः रुद्राय नमः ओम सत्यसुंदाय नमः ओम पुरुषोत्ताय नमः ओम श्मशानस्थाननिलयाय नमः ओम धृतदण्डाय नमः दशात्मकाय नमः अनन्तमङ्गलाय नमः अष्टमूर्तिधराय नमः नेत्रे नमः विरूपाय नमः महाकेतवे नमः सत्यकेतवे नमः ओम महारथाय नमः नंदीप्रियाय नमः सविंद्राय।
जय श्री हनुमान। आज हम यहाँ पंचमुखी हनुमान जी के मंदिर में क्वींस में जो ग्लोनक्स में है, तो वहाँ हम सब एकत्रित हुए हैं। आज हनुमान जी का जो है उत्सव है और सभी लोग बड़ी धूमधाम से हम मना रहे हैं इस उत्सव को, और हम यहाँ सब सेवादार हैं। और मैं चाहूँगा कि यहाँ आसपास के जितने भी मेरे जो लोग हैं वो हनुमान जी के चरणों में जुड़ें और अपने हनुमान जी से कृपार्थ हों, ऐसी हम शुभकामनाएं करते हैं। और इसी के साथ मैं अपने शब्दों को विराम देता हूँ। जय सीताराम।
हाँ नमस्ते, मैं यहाँ हनुमान मंदिर के समक्ष हनुमान जयंती हम लोग मना रहे हैं, उसका उत्सव। ये हमारे साथ में खड़े हुए हैं, हमारे प्रियजन हैं और बहुत ही ये जैसे हमारे जैसे रामायण में है ना, वो हनुमान जी के दूत की तरह हैं। ये मुख्य हैं, जैसे अंगद की तरह हैं और सेना के मालिक हैं और बहुत ही अत्यंत भावुक सेवक हैं और हमें इन पर गर्व है। और आपका स्वागत है हनुमान जयंती में, आप सब लोग आएँ। और ये हमारा एक यूनिक हनुमान मंदिर है न्यूयॉर्क सिटी में, बहुत सुंदर है। 1000 वस्तुओं से इन पर तरह तरह के दान किए गए हैं, जैसे क्वार्टर है, फूल हैं, आम हैं और अन्य अन्य प्रकार के इन्होंने 1000 वस्तुओं से इनका अभिषेक किया है और मंत्रोच्चारण हो रहा है। आप शायद बैकग्राउंड में मंत्रोच्चारण सुन सकते हैं।
और हम अपने मीडिया के जो हमारे हैं भाई साहब, उनका भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करते हैं। वो अपने चैनल के माध्यम से लोगों को इस धर्म के रास्ते पर जोड़ रहे हैं, उनका भी हम तहे दिल से अभिनंदन करते हैं, धन्यवाद करते हैं। जय श्री हनुमान।
जय श्री राम। हनुमान जयंती के उपलक्ष्य में सभी बहनों और भाइयों को हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। थैंक यू।
जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान।
जय श्री हनुमान। हनुमान जी के जन्म उत्सव पे आप सभी ITV के दर्शकों को बहुत बहुत बधाई हो। हनुमान जी बालाजी महाराज आपकी सभी मनोकामना पूर्ण करें, आपके सभी संकट को हरें। हनुमान जी का आशीर्वाद आपके परिवार पे सदा बरती रहे। आप 79-15 254 स्ट्रीट ग्लेनोक्स हनुमान मंदिर में आप आएँ, हनुमान जी का आशीर्वाद प्राप्त करें। जय श्री हनुमान।
On behalf of Hanuman Mandir of Glenoaks and Sanjeev Mishra Panditji, I'd like to wish everyone a happy Hanuman Jayanti. And please come support our community and our temple. We thank all our volunteers and devotees for their continuous support.
सभी न्यूयॉर्क वासियों को हनुमान जयंती की बहुत सारी बधाइयाँ हैं और आप सभी लोग हर हनुमान जयंती पे यहाँ पधारें और श्री हनुमान जी का आशीर्वाद प्राप्त करें।
Happy Hanuman Jayanti to everybody in New York, and please support our temple and enjoy the occasion over here. Thank you.
Hello, hi everyone. Wish you happy Hanuman's birthday. My name is Rao Voletti. My wife Radha Voletti. We are here to celebrate Hanuman Ji's birthday. Good luck everyone. Thank you.
आज ईश्वर की कृपा से इस मंदिर में एनिवर्सरी हो रही है। आज भगवान हनुमान जी का जन्मदिन मनाया जा रहा है। इससे अच्छा और क्या होगा। बहुत बढ़िया, ईश्वर करे ये दिन हमेशा आता रहे।
जय हनुमान जी महाराज की। आज हनुमान जयंती सारे विश्व में बड़े धूमधाम से मनाई जा रही है। भारत में तो बहुत ही झनकार मची हुई है। बड़ा पवित्र दिन है। सभी संकट दूर करते हैं हनुमान जी। ये मंदिर यहाँ बन गया हमारे पड़ोस में। ये उनकी कृपा है कि हम सब इसका आनंद उठा रहे हैं और आपके दर्शन कर पा रहे हैं। धन्यवाद।
हनुमान मंदिर ऑफ न्यूयॉर्क ग्लेनॉक्स की तरफ से आप ITV के सभी दर्शकों को हनुमान जन्मोत्सव पर आकाश भर आशीष और शुभकामनाएं। जय श्री राम।
I want to wish each and everyone happy Hanuman Janmotsav, and we have a lot crowd. We came last night, whole night we were here. We were decorating the temple, and we have decorated with lots of fruits and flowers and all the coins. And today they did 100,008 month chanting, and it was very good, and it was had very good vibration throughout. And I see lots of people coming in for 24 hours. It was the whole festival for 24 hours, and I again give everybody good wishes and the happy Hanuman Janmotsav. Thank you.
जब भी कोई काजी रजाए, जब भी कोई काजी रजाए, नजर दया की करके तुम, नजर दया की करके तुम सफल करो ये काम। गणपति मेरे रखियो गोरी लाल, गणपति मेरे रखियो गोरी लाल।
The Indian Health Camp of New Jersey, in collaboration with Sri Santram Bhakt Samaj, organized a health fair attended by approximately 50 people on April 8th. The health fair included various health screenings such as blood tests, EKG, physical exams, cardiology and neurology evaluations, dietary counseling and eye screenings. The non-profit organization has been providing health screenings and disease prevention fairs in New Jersey for the past 24 years, detecting over 3,500 chronic disease abnormalities to date. 4 more health fairs are scheduled for June, August, September and October, with the 25th anniversary event planned in December to celebrate humanitarian services provided by IHCNJ and to appreciate volunteers. We're excited to bring you a brand new show that's all about positivity and inspiration. We'll be chatting with some incredible people who've made a successful move from India to the USA and started their thriving businesses. Our guests are from all walks of life, but they all share a fierce passion for entrepreneurship. Throughout the show, they'll be sharing their unique stories and revealing the challenges they overcame to create their dream businesses. We hope their stories motivate and encourage you, especially if you're thinking of starting your own business. So why not take a journey with us and discover the secrets of these amazing people who have found success in the land of opportunity. Desi's on Main Street will premiere on Thursday, April 20th at 6:30 p.m. with a repeat telecast at 10 p.m.
Yeah, we have to find some small business gyms.
When we open at 6 o'clock in the morning, people are waiting for us. I think in my mind, okay, let's do something my own.
You never know, we might be in your neighborhood.
That's all for Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community this morning. If you have any feedback, suggestions or community news you'd like for a television and print coverage, we'd love to hear. Email us at events@itvgold.com. Give us a follow on our Facebook handle at ITVGold, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and pick up a free copy of Desi Talk at the Tri-State or Chicago region for news, entertainment, and events. Alternatively, you can also read the News India Times newspaper either online at www.newsindiatimes.com, or you can get a hard copy of the same by calling 212-675-7515. Thanks for tuning in. This is Nidhi Kathuria signing off.